Oh, I gotta make sure I mute this shit.
It's a great thumbnail.
And we're live.
I do love the thumbnail. It's pretty incredible.
There we go.
What is going on YouTube? I'm sure you're probably watching a commercial right now. And if you're not, welcome to Only Cops. Welcome to our Thursday stream. This is another Officers React, or I guess I'll have a body cam breakdown. We have our wonderful and fearless leader here in Chris the Cop. He is joining us once again. We have convinced him that this was a good idea. And so we'll see if his employer agrees.
We may or may not be trying to get him fired.
Yeah, and so we have Bill, as always, who has spent the week tirelessly cultivating all of the clips that we can find on, I'm sure, police posts and things of that nature. I want to give a special shout out to producer Juan, obviously, for providing us with PNGs and things of that nature. I want to give a big thanks to everybody that is subscribed to this channel. If you're not subscribed and you're watching this, you should subscribe and go ahead and turn on the bell notifications because we go live twice a week. We do Let's Plays. We're currently doing Ready or Not right now, super heavy. And then on Thursdays like today, we do body cam breakdowns and we take all of the current news stories and things of that nature that are coming out that are law enforcement related, and we try to apply an educational lens to them. And so you have, as obviously Bill and I are retired Leos, and so we've done a few door kicking and gun pointing and bad guy chasing. And Chris, who I'll let introduce himself here in a second, is still doing that, is an irresponsible adult that he is. So thank you for joining us. I will hand it over here to Bill in a second, but I'm going to let Chris do his intro, and then we will move on with this show.
Hey, everybody. Chris the Cop here. I am I'm humbled, but I'm also excited to be here with Josh and Bill on their Only Cops body cam breakdowns. It's something that I've steered away from on my own channel just because I'm active law enforcement. And what I say, believe it or not, could be used against me at my own job. If I say something, that's derogatory or something like that. But decided that, hey, what the F, let's let's roll the dice and see how it works out for me on their channel. But and it's actually kind of neat. So I'm glad to be here, and I'm going to give you my perspective. I forgot I didn't have it ready there, Josh. I'm going to be giving you the admin Pogue perspective.
That's awesome.
That's incredible.
So thanks for having me.
Chris, we need to send you a whiteboard so it's like dry erase.
I know!
You can like erase and then send us little messages. Not that your legal pad isn't nice, but you know, just be a little easier.
For the uninitiated, we do breakdowns of a lot of these events. I always hesitate to call us pro police. We are pro good policing. We do every once in a while run into a clip where we're like, what the fuck? So if there's no audio, it's because we're trying not to get super demonetized. And if there is audio, we're going to try and share it with you guys. So without further ado, thank you for joining us, and we will get started with our show here.
Yes, we are a little light on Instagram clips this week, so we're going to start with YouTube.
Shout out to Axon, you buttholes, for providing us with this body cam footage.
Yeah, so I went through our Discord and took all of the suggested videos from there. Come on. My
Brought to you by Pepsi.
Freaking out.
This is Zevia, not Pepsi. Shout out to them for not having food dyes and stuff like that. I still get my caffeine.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
I just hit my mic and it looked like something happened, but okay, we're good.
Nope, we got you.
Sin number one is the motors cop. Let's be honest.
You're just jealous.
I really am. Let's be honest. My guy with this passenger side approach.
That Florida window tint, though.
No kidding, dude.
Oh, I don't like standing that close like that.
Dude, no kidding.
On that side.
Oh, okay, all right.
He said, I bet.
Hey, that County just took off on me. Won't stop for them neither.
Hey, did that car flip a U-turn and follow him?
I don't know. Like the one that was passing?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's a four-way stop, so I didn't really see the...
So, pause real quick.
Hang on, let's get through the ad.
Okay. So you're definitely seeing a pursuit policy being enforced right here. He probably cannot pursue in a motorcycle. That's real common right now. with a lot of law enforcement agencies that they will not allow motorcycle officers, mostly because it's a danger to them. They'll want a patrol unit, vehicle, or a car, something with 4 wheels to go chase people. But 19
and even
days
then,
later,
you're probably
yeah.
not going to chase for a traffic
Well,
stop.
and most of this, if he's stopping for tent, this is a misdemeanor in his presence. But typically, most policies currently right now, and I'll say this, I agree with it to a certain extent because I do see the liability side of this, is that we're not going to chase a guy for speeding, or we're not going to chase a guy because really, like, you have to weigh the benefit of catching them against the risk that it would take for them to run and take off on you. So if it's not a felony, or if it's not like a DWI or something like that, so you can't articulate like the exigency for needing to detain that person or apprehend that person, that you're going to let that guy go, mostly for safety's sake. The cop in me hates the idea of letting a guy go,
Right.
but at the same time, like, I can, as a citizen, I don't want somebody plowing into me over a stupid speeding ticket. So I can kind of get both sides of the fence on this. But we got a 19 days later update, which I'm excited about. Go see. I feel like Florida's not the place to be doing this. I guess they wrote a warrant for this guy for evading a vehicle.
Pull up. Go all the way up. Nose up to him. Right here.
Man, he even has his windshield tinted, it looks like.
Yeah. It looks like it, doesn't it?
Florida doesn't have tint laws, though, so...
28, 44 county, give me traffic.
At least not that I know of.
Called for the channel, my guy. The slow roll backwards. Is this a stop stick?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah. Also, pause it real quick. We had an officer actually get fired from our old agency for doing this exact thing. Now, do I agree with it? No. But if you got a guy in a car, you're not going to be detaining him on foot. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Well, not this exact thing, because they were in
it wasn't this exact thing. Yeah.
fresh pursuit of that car.
Yeah.
And that car drove towards him.
Yeah.
So...
Now, and I will say this, I think in trying to detain this vehicle here, I'm assuming there's a warrant because they were specifically sitting here waiting for this guy. Yeah. I don't know that you'd have to look at the laws there, but I'm guessing that I would have charged the guy with evading in a vehicle, which in Texas would have been a felony. So this would be a felony warrant. I have no problem with them pointing guns at this car. I do have an issue with them approaching on foot. I don't know. I would have just kind of...
I guess they're thinking because it's a cul-de-sac and they think they have him boxed in.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah. Notice how I said think. They think they have him boxed in.
Think.
Yeah. The way he threw that stop stick, I don't have a ton of confidence right now.
So they have everything they need for the detention except for control of the situation. But we'll see how this plays out. I'm curious to see.
Also, if you saw the car, like they knew the car was there, why'd you even let him get in?
Yeah, to be honest, if it's a primary residence and you have a felony warrant, or even just good information that he's there, screw it, serve the warrant, dude. Like let's do this without them having a 2,000-pound vehicle to go smack.
That he's already ran from one cop in. Like that's, I don't know.
And even if you have SWAT, which is real common now, like that you have SWAT teams that aren't doing dynamic entries, man, go CS the piss out of that house and make him come out. Like let's go get this guy. If you're gonna run, go write the warrant. And go do policing in this new age way. But let's go get our guy, Let's see. I'd be curious to see. I'm team this guy standing over here near this railing. He's like, I ain't trying to get smacked by this car.
Yeah.
Oh boy here tossing this stop stick.
There's a lot of video left, so something's gonna happen.
See. I'm curious to see where this goes. Yeah.
Oh
my God.
Oh shit.
Oh. To be honest, I'm glad they didn't shoot.
I know.
I agree. Come on. There we go.
Oh, see, the admin pogue in me is leaving that department equipment behind.
The stop stick?
Yeah, the stop stick. Yeah. You're probably not.
Wow. Uh-oh, don't hit each other.
Dude, I tell you what, county guys are a different breed, man. It's a weird...
No matter where you work. That is a squirrely bunch of dudes, man.
To be fair, though, this dude must have something else going on. Like, to run from like a I mean, I guess it's felony warrant, but still.
Yeah, but still, just for
that.
Yeah, for
you know what I mean?
the tint, you know, like, oi, that intersection.
See that?
I bet there's something else on his name. When they run his name, I bet something else is there. Also, how are they not getting closer? Like, this is a Nissan Altima. Like,
yeah, I don't know. It's a good spot to pit him, to be honest, with all this stuff going on. So they're probably just chasing the hope that he gets out of this stuff.
yeah, but listen to that engine. It's like they can't even catch
She's
up.
going, yeah. That was probably an Explorer is what it looks like. This is where it's nice to have a two-man unit because your guy in the passenger seat can call it out and check these intersections that this guy's kind of blowing through. He sounds like he's slowing down to check him, but I already know how command staff's gonna look at this and be like, "You better clear every single one of these."
Chris is like, right up, right up, right up.
Josh.
Yeah. Fuck you. Oh my god, he's over here. Oh, I'm sorry, Officer Josh. I need updates on your pursuit.
Dude, they're gonna lose this car.
Dude, yeah. This Explorer's in the struggle bus for this Nissan.
Oh,
that intersection was sketchy.
What's this guy doing?
Come on with it.
He's just sitting there. I guess he's stopping traffic, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. This Ford's really on the struggle bus, man.
We're gonna cancel, just so everybody's clear. Coming up on MLK.
Oh, okay.
Get out! No.
I was once told if you're ever on MLK Boulevard, you are not in a good part of town.
You're not in a good part of town for sure. Wow. Mr. Hollow said he must be a rapper. Jesus. Hey, Mr. Stop Stick. Wow. Well, that was a big whiff.
Need some practice with those.
Yeah. Oh, that's gotta stop.
Tyler, did you get him?
He knows damn well he didn't get him.
Oof.
Tyler, did you hit the car with the sticks?
No, we didn't hit him.
Also, hey, you know, they're county guys. They're calling each other by first name over the radio. Jeez. That was a county guy kind of thing. Oh, they gotta terminate.
Thomas and Griffin. Actually, stand by. These Burke's gonna try to stick him right here.
Wait, what?
Oh, my guy, dude.
Way too late.
440 units. Not getting involved.
Shout out to this Canine unit.
Also, I don't know. I've seen too many officers get hit by cars trying to do these stop sticks.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's a video we should watch next time. Is that one guy who does these, you know, throws a stop stick out and gets plowed by the car?
Dude, seriously.
We watched one maybe a month ago.
It was about a month ago.
It was like a Challenger, and the Challenger smoked this guy. But he got up afterwards, so luckily.
10-4 Thomas coming up to industrial.
And
This is a good place
that was on
to
the
pit.
highway too.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably,
Yeah.
if it's within policy, it's a nice place to pit.
Oh
There's
yeah.
no pedestrian traffic here.
Yeah, but
You're not going into an intersection.
can they get
There's
close
no
enough?
trees.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
no
cheesy
kidding.
waffles in the house, guys.
Hey, what's going on, Cheesy Waffle? Maybe he feels like something's wrong or off in the engine. It's a patrol car. That's what's wrong with the engine.
Hey, Cheesy, let me know when your T-shirt gets to your house. I ordered Cheesy Waffle a Krista Cop.
Oh yeah.
He deserves it.
Yes, he does. I'm noticing you got a couple people from my channel. We got the Sergeant George, Sergeant George. Poofy pigeons on all our poofy pigeons. We fucked that one all up.
Poofy.
Hey, how come Josh is frozen?
I don't know. Let's see.
Oh.
He's just frozen in Discord.
Have another one available.
Can't hear him either.
Bill, did that CPU just come up from right behind, like come on the side of the marked car?
Yes.
What?
If he makes it back out here,
So they were back at the intersection, like blocking traffic, and somehow they caught up and flew around. They flew around the SUV.
See, our policy is if you're in a plain wrap vehicle, you can't be number one. A black and white or a marked car has to be the primary car.
It's really how it should be, because no one's gonna see that car coming. Like,
no,
that's probably what they just told him.
Yeah.
Stand by. He might be.
Ooh, hit him! Go, take him out!
Yeah, seriously.
Southbound on Thomas.
Charger looks sexy as hell.
Yeah, right.
I just disengaged him, and he's back.
Oh, Josh, you're back.
I'm back. This is for sure right up at this point.
Multiple.
I'm gonna code
Multiple.
4 from him. He's just turned on.
Bro, are you pursuing or you're not, my dude? Like, this for sure in my department would have gotten you right up.
10-4. Unless Tyler can get a dart on him.
Whoa!
Oh, Jesus!
My God!
Hey, that Impala's got a V8, 100% guaranteed.
100%, dude.
So
You know what,
we had traffic units that had V8 Chargers,
V8s,
and those
yeah.
things flew.
That was, it's just like when we go on the freeway and we have highway patrol take it over.
Yeah.
Those guys are on the side of the road,
Yeah.
dead stop, and next thing you know, they're like on top of you. Like, where the hell did you come from?
I bet they
Yeah,
have
dude.
like impressive V8s.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I tell you what, this Impala's cooking it, man. That beep is a low jack, I think. System. Kind of giving you like a proximity of how close you are. God, he is cooking it.
Ooh.
And an unmarked, like,
Also, did not slow down at that intersection.
that's what I was about to say, yeah. Fit in, fit in, fit in.
I will say though, this dude can drive. I'm impressed.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He darted him.
7093 driver's side.
that was awesome. That's what the
That
beep
was
was.
cool.
That's what the beep was. Waiting to deploy that thing.
My God. That was cool.
Holy
That was
crap.
very cool. A little.
Oh, so now you can follow him, huh?
Yep.
Bro, you better not let him get back in that car.
Oh, look at that thing smoking.
Yeah.
She's hurting.
It wasn't me, officer. I've been home all day.
Yep, 100%, dude.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
A little bloop. So
that was pretty
it's what
cool.
happened. It's what happens when you let them go. They get away, and sometimes you got to play by the rules and get away. I guarantee you that unmarked car is probably getting some paperwork. To be honest,
Oh,
I'm
definitely.
all for the dart. I think it's a great idea. That car is cooked for sure.
Yeah.
We watched the very last pursuit I participated in. It was a this G35 was an Infinity.
Mhm.
Totally cooked itself, and that's the only reason we caught it is because it hadn't had an oil change in probably 10,000 miles and was going 130 miles per hour, and it eventually killed itself.
Yeah.
Kid was 17, no warrants, no DWI, and had his two cousins in the car with him, like an idiot. Fast and the Furious 10.9. All right. As a firefighter, I have no clue what that dart is. Yeah, it's a GPS dart. My department didn't have any access to stuff like this.
Yeah, that's.
But it was, yeah. It's a county. That's a county boy.
Never
kind of
seen
thing.
anything that cool.
I'll be honest. You have a pursuit. If you have a good pursuit, at least where we came from, you were chasing until the wheels fell off, unless it
Yeah.
was like really on the line and you
Yeah.
had really crappy command staff.
And that's probably the only reason they let that Impala drive like that, was to get that
Yeah.
dart on there.
Yeah, but that's a whew. That's a tranquilizer dart. I wish.
That'd be cool. Not that
Let's
cool.
see. Dr. Jun. CHP is crazy. Yeah, CHP is crazy. What's going on, Kristen? It's good to see you. That Impala had a V9. Yeah, it probably. I don't know. That Impala was cooking it, and that guy could drive, but there's definitely
There were some
in
dangerous
an
maneuvers
unmarked
there.
like that. There was a few of those intersections where even, and again, I'm a very patrol. I have no one's gonna get me in trouble for criticizing patrol or being very pro patrol on this one. But that is a I've watched too many guys.
Let's ask our
die.
resident admin about
Yeah.
the driving of the Impala. We can't hear you, Chris.
Chris, you're muted. Oh, I saw that hand gesture, and that was a you're probably kind of screwed hand gesture. Someone must have fled. That
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got
we
you
can
now.
hear you now.
Okay, I don't know what that was all about. So here's my thing on that. So if you looked at it from the admin thing, first of all, you have to look at the policy. What is the policy on a CPU? We call it CPU. It's basically a plane wrap vehicle. So what is an unmarked policy regarding the pursuit? Because if it is where the black and white has to be the primary, as a matter of fact, our policy has gotten now even more stringent where all the plane wrap vehicles have to back out as soon as we get because we only allow 2+1, two patrol units and one supervisor to be in a patrol in a pursuit, unless extenuating circumstances like there's 4 deep. Then you can request more. Blowing the stop signs, all that stuff. There is no due regard. They're not driving with due regard even in that pursuit. We still have to. So I think that guy's going to, in our world, I think that guy would buy a couple of days off on the beach. He'd be,
There's what we call, I have received that PP whack before for more than 2 in a pursuit.
Josh got a PP whack for driving too fast to an officer who called for the channel in distress.
Yep. I got a PP whack for that. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's using due regard.
Yeah, you were just driving too fast.
I was going code 3, like I had lights and sirens and everything, but I had the wrong officer ask for 1034 traffic, which is they need units.
It wasn't me, so
it was not him. No. That was for the military guys, the Blue Falcon of all Blue Falcons, and he was I did get that PP whack.
Yep.
But so like in this one, I know there are some people like are watching it like, oh man, that was cool. But I mean, you guys know too. We definitely have to ask ourselves what is worth our lives and what is worth of putting the. I mean, if this was like Jeffrey Dahmer, we're going ball, man. We can't let him go. But
this is
I don't know.
This is like a traffic ticket warrant. I mean, it's evading, but still, it's like. Unless you've got a murder warrant on this dude. I mean,
dude, it's just not. And the biggest thing is you can't control how everyone else is driving. And it's the one thing I miss of all the things was driving a car fast, because every once in a while you get a good excuse to do it. But we had probably an officer a month die from emergency vehicle operations like that. And it's sometimes somebody pulls out in front of you. I had multiple people slam on their brakes while I'm going like 120. On a highway, and they're going 40, and then they decide to stop, and I'm going 100 miles per hour, and you get the whole evasive lane change maneuver, and it's I don't know. Is it worth your life, and is it worth potentially hurting the public by doing that? You do have to weigh that due regard.
If I could throw out one thing at Josh to emphasize what you just said, so if anyone doesn't know this, statistically, right now. Traffic collisions are the number 1 cause of death for law enforcement officers. Yep. 1 officer is killed per week in the United States from a traffic collision. And unfortunately, though, the majority of those are just regular code 2 driving, not even being in pursuits.
Yeah.
So that's even the and the sad part about this actual statistic, experts did not start looking at it until 2015 and start studying why we're crashing. Yet it's been an epidemic for over 10 plus years. So for the last 10 years, it has been the number 1 killer, and the numbers are just going higher, not lower. And you guys probably know this too. Now there's even a campaign in the United States called Below the 100, where we're trying to get below 100 deaths from traffic collisions. That's sad that we even have a campaign like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's
emergency,
wild.
and even just working on highways. Like I had two specific stretches of highway that would intersect that went through my area of responsibility, and that was by far the most heartburn I got. Was I didn't want to get smacked by some DWI or
Yeah.
some
We
18 wheeler.
avoided the highway like the plague. Like,
oh yeah,
yeah, unless you were out there working an accident, like
yeah,
you let the traffic units and the DWI guys make stops on the highway. I have no desire to be out there.
I didn't touch the service road. I didn't touch it. I didn't want to. Yeah, honestly, you want to get away from me in my city. Just touch a highway, and I was like, okay, bye.
See ya.
Yeah,
I might jump through a windshield to get to you on a city street, but the second you touch the highway, I had very little interest in it.
Yeah,
that was a crazy pursuit, though.
Yeah.
Let's see, we had officers pass us, lights on while they were going 80 plus, and turn the lights off. Why would someone do that if they're getting their pursuit terminated? A lot of people will get some heartburn. You'll watch cops just blow by you.
Before.
Yeah. Or again, like you are you're overtaking for a traffic stop, and they take off on you, and you don't have a pursuit because it's like speeding or they didn't use a blinker or something like that. And you're overtaking. You might be using lights and sirens to overtake, and then you realize you don't have, like, it's not going to be within policy to try to detain that vehicle. You let the thing go. The other thing I've had where we've been looking for an accident. I've been that cop 100 times where they're saying we have a car flipped on the highway, so I'm cooking it, to try to get there because if a car's flipped over or if there's somebody trapped in a car, we're first responders. We have to get there. And we're trying to locate it. So fire's going code 3, we're going code 3, and EMS is going code 3, trying to find it. And sometimes people are idiots and call in stuff that doesn't actually exist, or they'll call it in the wrong area because they have no idea where they're at. And so we're checking our side of town or our area of responsibility. And once we realize it's not there, we'll terminate and we'll tell them, hey, we've reduced and we're no longer going code. So that's also a possibility of why you might see that.
Yeah, are you answering? Were you answering to Leap's question, Josh?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah,
it's hard to give a specific answer because we
you don't know.
There's 100 reasons why they could have driven by you with lights and sirens and then shut them off. I mean, they could just be doing it because they're an asshole. Now
they could be assholes. It's always a possibility. I will never rule out. Yeah, I will never rule out the asshole reason. So.
Yeah. But here's another one that comes up though. Is people because as a watch commander, I get called about my units speeding, down. Well, they didn't have the lights and siren on, so I know they weren't going to emergency. Well, no, it just means they weren't going to an emergency with their lights and siren on. They could have still been going to an emergency, just not with lights and siren. And that's what some people forget is that we allow our officers to have some discretion. So if there's an in progress crime and they don't want to alert the bad guy that they're coming, they're not going to be putting their lights and siren on. It's I hate people that
shooting in progress, barricaded person, emergency domestics, all of that stuff.
Robbery, something like that.
You're killing your siren half a mile away from that because you don't want, even a foot chase. To be honest, you might end up killing it because you're trying to get ahead of where that guy's running.
Yeah.
And hope that you can catch up to him and that you're in a different situation like that. It's just very different. Unless you've, and I had this discussion with somebody recently that I said, effectively you're a hunter of people. And I was like, there is a game that you're technically playing against, the suspects here. And if I'm trying to avoid it turning into a car chase or a foot chase or a barricaded subject, sometimes you got to get a little creative about how you approach a situation or you're staging down the street and things of that nature. So we'll keep going.
Pull me over.
You were doing 90 to 30. Why?
Because I'm in the hood.
That's a good answer. I'll be speeding to this motherfucker too. But you got any guns in the car?
No, sir, I ain't got no guns
you gonna
in this
need
car.
one. I'll be right back and grab you one.
Well, that's how you serve and protect the community.
Yeah. I guarantee you that stop has happened in Houston. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty funny.
He goes, that's right.
Give us a little humor for the day.
Yeah, dude. There's actually places. I've heard a bunch of stories in like parts of Detroit, the bad parts of Detroit,
Chicago,
and stuff like that, where you will have officers that'll stop you because you stopped at a stop sign in the middle of the night. You're like, what are you doing? Are you trying to get carjacked? Like, get the hell out of here.
Go.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're probably lucky to find cops in Southside Chicago or the gnarly parts of Detroit. So
let's be honest. So Let's see what this is. Shout out to helicopter
Alright, 1 and
footage
2,
is
he's
the
at the
best.
Goodwill parking lot.
Yeah.
You got units trying to box him in.
Helicopters are the
Alright, 1 and 2, we
best.
boxed him in, boxed him in. Watch your crossfire. He's opened the door. He's shooting. He's got a gun. Suspect down, roll EMS. Shots fired.
That's clear. Shots down, suspect down.
Oh, this is the helicopter from that one. We did this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. 102 units, watch your crossfire. Suspect's down at the Goodwill parking lot, corner of Greens and Greens Point Drive.
Can you imagine being in
102, roll
Goodwill,
EMS.
looking out and seeing that?
Okay, so there's a lot more going on here, guys. Look at all the plane wrap vehicles, and they look like they're some type of SRT group.
102, suspect still moving.
Yeah, this is
Shots
not
fired.
patrol.
Yeah, they took him down. This guy's like a robbery suspect that they've been hunting.
102, he's
So-
reaching for the shotgun. He's reaching for the weapon.
Freaking Michael Myers is alive.
Dude, no kidding.
He's got a bulletproof vest on.
Oh!
Well, that makes it just a horse of different color.
4 o'clock.
He's still alive, man.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was trying to explain to some people, is that even if you hit someone in the aorta, which is considered a fatal shot,
Sure.
they still have 45 seconds of blood supply to their brain to decide if they want to keep going.
Look at all these cops.
Yeah, oh yeah, look at that.
Dude. And only
That's
probably about half of
nuts.
that's patrol, to be honest. Now, I'll tell you this, and y'all didn't hear it, and it makes my blood boil every time I see it, but all of that, boop, it's what I
It's
always
people
make fun
talking
of.
over each other.
It's everyone trying to key up at the same time, because you're sharing a radio channel.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that,
do you see
that
that?
tone.
So this suspect shot at the police station door.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
102,
Why this
no more
response is
units.
the way
Watch
it
your
is.
crossfire. Find cover.
Wow,
Watch
that's a lot of
crossfire, no more
cops.
units.
11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get the point. He's
Well, and
He's
again,
done.
there's a lot to go into this about like why they're not approaching very. Again, this guy's still very close to a
Rifle.
weapon here. And then yeah, it's radio traffic's important. Really, in those type of situations, typically Air One or the helicopter pilot's going to be taking over the radio traffic. Now, mind you, those guys on the ground it's pretty natural to want to say shots fired and notify what's going on. But
yeah.
it is probably, and I don't know what the solution is for this, but it is like the number one most frustrating situation for these hot calls is radio traffic, because you have one radio channel that you're all trying to key up on.
Yeah.
And with your luck, you have some asshole lieutenant sitting in a, "Oh, I want this."
Yeah.
Wow.
Just walking on your
shots
traffic.
fired, Chris. Shots
Hold on,
fired.
look at this. I need a status update right now. Yes, I did hear the suspect is down, but how many units do I have there? Because we got radio calls pending right now.
Oh my god! Oh,
Yep.
Exactly what you say, that butthole.
Yep. Heard that
we
before.
got to be worried about time on call here.
To be fair,
3 units to clear.
To be fair, I will say if the helicopter was in the air, people at our old department did a pretty good job of staying off the radio.
Yeah.
The helicopter was kind of 100% in charge.
So, Bill, what you missed last week, I'll bring you. I don't know if Josh brought you up to speed, but
So pissed.
we were watching a video, and it was LAPD, and one guy couldn't do something because he was on his portable, and Josh and what was his name? Who was the other guy with us?
Sean.
Yeah, Sean. They start talking about mics, right? And I'm like, they're like, who does that? And I'm like,
Not me. Not me, right? Not me.
I have
No.
the only time I've ever had a mic, and I actually was going through my old photos, is when I was a motor officer. Beyond that, I'm like this. Oh yeah, can you give me a status update?
Do you set it on your desk too? Like when you're sitting at your desk, you set it there?
You walk in, it's on the desk.
So to satisfy producer Juan's claim that I could identify that weapon from the 3 pixels we have, that is an AR pistol without an optic on it. So yes, I can.
Chris, do you take your shoes off when you get into the office too?
Yeah, he's got to have the side zips because they got to come right off.
Yeah,
right?
come off and.
No, 100% all leather Danners.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Do you keep your belt on when you're sitting in your comfy chair?
I do. I'm actually only one of 2 watch commanders that wears full gear.
Really?
Well, so we had a good lieutenant, but we had a sergeant who liked to take his shoes off and his belt off and sit there and watch old football games at his desk with no shame. Like he didn't.
No shame.
He didn't care who walked in and saw it. That's what he did.
I won't even turn the TV on. I could watch TV in my office. I won't turn it on because I think it's so insulting to see a guy walk in from the field, bring me his booking slip while I'm sitting there watching TV. It's like, well, they're out there hustling. It's like, that is such the wrong message.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. No one respected that guy at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Now, I've had officers come in and like, hey, do you know what's going on with the game? Like football game, baseball game, or whatever.
Sure.
I go, no, sit down. I go, sit down, put it on. And I'll let them, I'll have them sit there and I'll pretend like I care about the game, but I'll let them sit there and get the update on their games, but I'll let them watch the TV, and talk about it, so.
I had to work, like my first couple years on patrol, I always worked Sundays and I worked midnight shifts. So when I came in, our sergeants put on the Super Bowl on our briefing room TV. They let us log in, get our MDCs out, sit and wait at the station and watch the Super Bowl unless we got called to a call. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Sergeant George said that Sergeant was probably a male exotic dancer in his past life.
No, he definitely was not. That's not an image I want in my head at all.
Oh my God.
He could barely walk up the stairs. There's no way he was getting up a pole.
Oh, one of those guys. Yeah, that's another problem I have.
That's why his shoes had to come off. His feet.
Yeah, I have a problem with not overweight, but out of shape cops.
Out of shape. I agree.
Yeah.
I have lots of rants about that. So.
Alrighty.
Ready?
Police use taser on armed man. Oh God.
Yes.
Oh, climbed on a roof.
Climbed on a roof, dude.
I know, but just put the knife down. No! Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
My first question, is this his house?
Put the knife down.
It's his neighbor's house, I think.
Oh,
okay. Tase him, right?
Leave it to you 10-3. If somebody has a flex, bring it. He's on the rooftop. He's armed with one knife.
Can you please go that
keep
way?
an eye on him.
I'm team this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
But I gotta get good cell phone footage.
See, and you know what bothers me is that, this is what people don't understand. This is the shit officers put up with every day.
Yeah.
And, it's like, we're not driving around looking for the asshole on the neighbor's roof,
No.
I could care less. But someone finally calls, and then we got to deal with this. And tell me, what training in the academy did you get to deal with this idiot? There is none. There is no chapter. There is no, learning domain guy on roof with knife who doesn't want to come down.
Nope.
I'm surprised we didn't have this scenario in the academy, to be honest.
My very first foot chase, I eventually chased the kid onto the top of an apartment complex, and I threatened him with a taser.
Slow down. Just stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there.
I would have kicked that ladder. I'm gonna be
Stay
honest.
right there. All I want to do
He's not going to jump down.
I'd rather that.
What the hell? He threw a brick?
A brick,
Yeah,
yeah.
I threw a brick.
Oh, you asshole.
With both hands over his head.
Yeah.
Not very athletic.
I would rather him jump off and break his ankle because I don't have to worry about chasing him. I'd kick that ladder in 2 seconds. He's secured there. At least he's contained.
It's not a very tall roof. He might make it down.
That's what I'm saying.
He might. Or he might just fall.
Is he in a tree?
Yeah, I think so. Please tase him in the tree. Please.
The worst part is, look at the time. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. We should be sitting around having a cup of coffee.
Yep.
Yeah.
At Shipley's or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
The day's not supposed to start till 10.
Dude, I tell you what.
You think these are midnight officers who got held over on this call?
100%. Day shift hasn't even left the damn station yet.
Day shift's getting coffee.
We're at the tail end of an 11-hour shift, and we're working this bullshit. All tired. And
I would have tased him already if that was me.
Oh, 100%, dude. I'd have been OCing him and everything. Like, whatever. Screw this guy.
And it's Awa?
They're speaking Spanish now?
Hey, man.
I thought he was speaking English.
It sounded like he was speaking English.
He was yelling in English. Oh, there's tree branches in my way.
Okay, see, I'm with you, Bill. If this guy did not have the knife on him, I probably would run, grab him by his fucking ankle, and pull him on my side of the fence.
Oh yeah, on this little fence wall, I'd pull him right down from there.
He's coming off the wall. Go start meds and have him stand off.
Why are you standing off? He dropped the knife.
This is when you need border patrol with their ropes.
Don't do that, buddy.
Oh, go get him right there!
Right there, my dude. If he's not armed, I'm probably ripping
They
this
picked up a
yeah.
knife over by the corner of the house.
Yeah.
I think that's why he threw that brick.
We're not gonna hurt you.
Well, you never know. He could always have something in his pockets.
Go that way. Go that way.
Oh, see, right there. You can get him right there.
Yeah.
Huh?
There he is.
He's gonna fall.
There he is.
Oh, there. Get him! Nice.
It worked pretty well.
Shout out to Taser.
Yeah.
Oh, he did have a knife. Okay.
Okay.
He tased him again.
Okay, why did you Taser him a second time?
There we go.
Are we going hands on or not?
Nope, we're
Hey,
not.
wait, let's get rid of this knife here. Let's secure this knife, man. Yeah, there we go. My guy, hands on. Look at this. I'm proud.
He's a big boy, though.
Goodness.
He's a huge guy.
Yeah, he is.
My guy. Oh, be careful with the fingers, my dude. Careful with the fingers, dude. Oh yeah, he's
Did it
getting
melt?
the fade. He bit his thumb.
Been there.
No. Don't stick more fingers in his mouth.
I'd drive stun his face, dude.
At this point, yeah.
Yes, this is a limp thing now. There it goes. Okay.
Hey, let's use some empty hand techniques here.
He's high as a
Bro,
kite.
he's high as a kite, dude. Holy cow. He might be getting into excited delirium at this point. Dude.
I think he is.
To be honest.
Yeah.
The nipple pinch, I'm here for
Nipple pinch.
See, I actually did a article that never got published, but I talked about that law enforcement should be armed with Versed, which would knock this guy out once they tackled him down like this.
If you had the training for it, you know, and could
Right in his arm. Knock him out, and then we're good.
Hey, shout out to the mic loop guy. Sergeant Tuttle, if you're watching, this guy's mic popped off his chest here.
See, I could be holding him down with my right hand, and I'll be like, okay, we got him in custody right now, and yeah, someone get off of him.
Get the hell out of here. I swear.
Okay. We need to get him cuffed and up.
What?
We need to get him cuffed. He's starting to lose consciousness. We need to get him up.
We need to get him cuffed.
Cuffed
Well, where's
first, and
FD
then
at?
up. He's losing consciousness. Come on, get him up.
Hey,
They're still waiting for scene secure.
Not doing anything, yeah.
This scene is not secure. There's no FD.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that
dude,
the-
look at that.
Ooh.
Isn't that the sad part,
His
though?
stomach was tore up.
Shout out to those Loas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get medics over
Hey,
there.
let's secure homie. Let's secure our guy here. Shout out to these cops though for not smoking this guy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, they.
This taser on the ground's a write-up for sure.
I think they knew. Well, him getting his thumb bit should be a write-up. Don't stick your freaking. I'm okay. So I got this part of my hand bit, but the kid was on. He was on like a bunch of drugs, and there was like 6 of us holding him down, and he tried to bite my partner's like wrist. So I pushed his head back, and he bit this part of my hand, and then I punched him right in the face in front of my lieutenant.
Yeah, I want to too, man.
Okay, good. Hey, my hat's off to these guys. Look at that. They're sitting him up.
Yeah.
They're doing
They
a
need
good
to get
job.
cuffs on this guy. They need to get cuffs on this guy though. I love Cheesy Waffles comment here. He's like waiting on scene safety. Chilling, watching YouTube videos of cops while we wait.
Yeah, exactly. Here, hey, here's Cheesy Waffle. Yeah, dispatch, let us.
Can we leave? Can we
PD,
clear?
let us know when it's safe for us to roll in. Yeah, we're gonna stay here. Yeah, we can see them. It looks like they're in a fight. Yeah, it doesn't look like they can use another 4 people, but yeah, we'll wait, Gardner. Yeah. I know we have an axe on our engine, but yeah, we're gonna stay here.
We should do a skit where we play firefighters and we'll let Chris
We'd
be
be
our
really
fire
good at
lieutenant. It'd be incredible.
Look at this guy in his khakis and his polo. I'm just here to watch.
Bro, are we gonna get this guy? Look at the spit mask.
Oh, spit mask, Tucson, way to go!
Well, it's because the medics showed up.
Yeah, they don't want to get spit on.
I guess it's
Are
fire.
we gonna help this guy?
I guess it's fire. They're putting
leg
they put
restraints?
leg restraints on him.
They're doing what is that?
It's around his ankle.
Yeah.
What is? I've never because we use hobbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it's a little it's like a big old long piece of it looks like a sling that just goes into like a buckle and you can tighten it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I might like this video already.
Oh my god. So, do officers need us on scene? Oh my god, Cheesy Waffle, you animal.
Hey, it looks like they've got it all taken care of. Can we clear?
Yeah, can you confirm that they still need us? Yes.
We left food on the stove back at the station.
Sorry,
you know what is nice to know? I love it is that we actually had one. Is when FD leaves their station cooking and they forget and then it catches on fire.
Oh,
that'd be awesome.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it is justice.
That would be awesome. I would laugh pretty hard at that, actually.
So I want to give a shout out to the second responders that did not call in a complaint on those officers for having them staged for so long.
I gotta say though, that Tucson, that was actually, like I said, we didn't know if the guy still had a knife, so I could see why they didn't grab him off that fence. They did a good job on that.
Obviously, having some empty hand skills to get handcuffs on the guy a little bit quicker once they had him on the ground would have been nice. But I mean, outside of that, there's not really much more you can ask.
But
especially
also,
some day shifters.
He was so high and probably 300 pounds.
Oh yeah.
So
can you guys still dry stun? We can't dry stun in California.
We can still.
Could, but it was such a pain in the ass to take our tasers out anyways. Nobody really did it.
So. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, they took dry stunning away from us in California.
So why even carry the taser? I mean,
I agree. I agree.
That's true.
They've restricted it so much. Like it's just a brick on your belt.
Yeah. Hey, do you know that, I don't know if it's like this in Texas, but in California, we used to have a law that you can actually deputize somebody. Like if you were in a fight, you could say, I need your help.
Yeah.
Well, California got so woke, they actually took it off the books.
Really?
So, yeah.
You're on your own, I guess.
You're on your own.
Woke. Good old California.
Let me make sure we don't have anything. Reese, what's going on, Reese? And Alfredo's here. Man, what's going on?
All right.
What's drive stun? He's saying dry stun. Dry stun is where you were not utilizing the probes. You were just utilizing the sparking mechanisms that actually charge the probes.
Yeah.
Or what you can do is you can deploy the probes and then move the taser to another location, and then it creates a connection that way.
I love that. That's so sadistic.
But that is another way of doing it, though. I never dry stunned anybody.
Me either. We had a classmate in the academy who would look at her taser, stick her finger into the sparks while it was spark testing, and go, "Ow, ow,
yep,
ow." She became a cop.
Yep,
that should tell you a lot about our old department. Yeah. She was a cop. Now she works for TSA.
No, you're talking
just
about.
Throwing that out there.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
Yeah, bro, tasers. So yeah, but shout out. Nobody got hurt in those. I mean, nobody got that hurt. That guy got pretty fucked up. He's gonna have a bad day when he comes out.
I'm not saying a taser is useless. I'm just saying that the department makes it so hard to use it that cops just don't.
That's right. I forgot. Napalm's leaving the third world country that is California. Shout out to Napalm.
Are they a third world country?
I don't even know if we're third world anymore.
Fifth world at this point.
They're West Korea at that point.
Right?
Yikes.
North
West, I think.
No. Because you're not going to find a cop around that's going to mention the civilian helped them.
Nope.
If they see it on a body camera, they're just going to be like, I don't know who that guy was. Didn't get him identified. Sorry.
That's pretty much
he took off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much bad. Didn't get him identified. Nothing. They even try to hand your ID. Get the hell out of here.
He punched this guy in the face for me, and then he ran away. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Surprised she passed the TCOL exam. I mean, it is what it is. They give you enough tries at that bad boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's a good idea to be a police officer in Pennsylvania.
No.
I don't know.
It's not a good idea to be that anywhere in the United States right now.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Arizona. They still seem to have it okay.
Was she hot?
No. Nope, she was not.
No, was not hot. Not hot. The answer that's an important aspect of this. But.
She chose to have shorter hair than me, so she was not hot.
Enough said.
Yeah.
We'll keep going.
Yep. She could probably grow a better beard too. I don't know.
Probably. Cage of a bunch of civilians saved CHP. Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Sam, just relax. Just relax, all right? Oh, no. So,
who's Sam? Why do they know who this is?
She's being detained. She's being detained right now. Okay. All right.
Okay. This is a civilian recording.
No.
Yeah.
How was she just acting in your eyes? That's all I want to see. I just want to. No, she didn't say that. She asked you. She asked you if she wants, if you can show her the penal code that says, or the law that says.
And you said no.
Come here, officer, so we can explain to you.
I can hear you. I'm comfortable right now. Can I just get your please?
No. You're coming to a car, and we're just going to show you the ordinance.
I just feel like
I'm asking you.
So they're enforcing a city ordinance that they can't wear thongs on the beach?
What is this reasoning? We're not going anywhere. You're not going to what?
So
what?
Why is it illegal to have a bikini on the beach?
I literally wear this to the beach every day.
You want us to show you? We're going to show you.
Okay, absolutely.
Can't just articulate it?
First of all, I would say, fuck off. I'm not showing you shit.
I agree.
It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Why are you playing into what they're doing?
Yeah.
I don't get it, dude.
Shall be unlawful for any person to appear in the nude on any public beach access to the public waters or any public property in the view of the public.
I'm not
So
nude.
nobody's nude. There's nobody nude right now.
I'm not nude.
Okay, you're in a thong.
No, okay.
Thong is not
Thong
nude.
is not nude.
All right.
And
The
anus
specific-
and vagina are nude.
Wow.
All right. Just an anus and a vagina are nudity. A thong
But
is not nudity.
is that being showed?
Okay. All right. Having nipples exposed is not against the law. As long as
Oh.
it's not in a
I'm team
sexually
auditor
explicit
here.
manner. No, I'm serious.
Did she have her top off?
You put me in handcuffs for being in a car.
As long as it's not in a sexually explicit manner, and there's nothing sexually.
I'm gonna have to go with the auditor as well as this on.
Dude,
Josh.
I'm team auditor here, dude,
Yeah.
because they didn't really articulate an
Well,
offense
and they
here.
can't. They're just standing there dumbfounded.
Okay.
So
Nude in the nude. This is not
So-
considered nudity. There is clothing covering their private parts.
Man, this woman looks. Oh
do
my
you
god.
know what anatomical areas are?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No,
Okay,
that's
well,
not going to cut it, buddy.
Why is this guy filming so close? Yeah, I don't know why either. And I think it's probably because these guys are slowly realizing that they don't have an
Put
offense
them in
here.
handcuffs. It's
So,
simple.
pause it
Like,
real quick.
Just
So if you can't
Yikes.
immediately articulate
Yeah.
what law you're enforcing, you're not enforcing. a
Also,
law.
I don't
Like,
think that's a
it's
law.
like-
I think it's a city ordinance, which makes it even worse.
Well, and the reason I bring this up, is so I had one of my favorite narcotics officers was riding two men with me one night, and we had an officer that will remain unnamed, but he liked to diddle dispatchers, and that's the reputation that he got. But he decided to enforce the
Sir,
ordinance.
what's coming?
Oh my god!
I want to be
Well,
where he's
yeah.
at right now.
Yeah. Well, he's in
So-
Dallas. That's no surprise.
Exactly. But anyways, so he decides to detain a car that's parked in a parking lot after hours in a park, and that there's a sign in there, and it's a city ordinance or whatever. And so when he comes in with his patrol car, this car decides to leave the parking lot after hours, which makes sense. And they go leave, and he, I guess, mad that this car wasn't stopping for him, which wouldn't have been a valid pursuit because this is a city ordinance. you're enforcing, not a felony or DWI or whatever.
That's not even a good traffic stop.
Agreed.
Yeah.
100% agreed. So he decides that he calls for the channel and he pulls out his baton and he starts smashing this lady's driver's side window. So all we hear on the radio is 1034 traffic, that he needs units code. So me and one of my favorite officers of all time, we're cooking it to this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we see him screaming at this car, smacking this window with his baton, right? So we get up there and there's like a 65-year-old lady in this car in like her Sunday best or whatever. And we get the driver's side door open and he starts ripping this lady out. And we're like, I'm still looking at him like, man, what is this? City ordinance. I'm trying to look for an offense, right? And we're in the middle of pulling her out of the car and he's like, we're going to take her to the ground. And we're like, we're not with three of us here. So we go and we handcuff her and all these things. And he said stupid shit like spread your legs and all this kind of stuff when he was trying to
he's a fucking idiot.
Huge kerfuffle over a city ordinance. And he still had a better detention than these two guys.
Also a classmate of ours.
That made it or whatever. So it's not that I'm over here trying to free the nipple or anything like that, but if you cannot automatically articulate the offense that you are enforcing, you don't have anything. And nothing pisses me off more than watching these videos. Now you don't have to answer it. If you just choose to be like, hey, fuck off, this is my detention, whatever, I get that. But it takes 2 seconds to articulate. Is a public intoxication or this is whatever.
Yeah.
Super easy to articulate your detention. You shut the auditor right up. You can go tell them now, if you want to go to jail for interference and you can articulate, I'm effecting an arrest and you are now interfering with my ability to do that. If you would like to go to jail too, keep doing what you're doing and we can go handle that. But like, it takes 2 seconds. And if you're a cop for more than 5 minutes on the street, this is like field training stuff. This is academy stuff. Articulate the PC that you were enforcing at this point. You have an offense happening, but he pulled out a damn booklet for a city ordinance that he still didn't fully articulate the elements of the offense for.
And that they just on-viewed this at the beach.
That's what I'm getting at.
No one called. No one called and said, there's a woman wearing a thong at the beach.
And even then, even if someone did call, there's still no offense that they're enforcing, and it's now a misdemeanor outside of your presence.
Yeah.
Are you really going to enforce? Like in most, I don't know. Anyways, we'll keep going. If there's anything more to this.
I also have a problem with city ordinances anyways, because how many city ordinances have been overturned?
Yeah.
They're just bad law.
Yes.
Well, you oftentimes don't get to vote on them as citizens, and they're not codified or backed up by state law. This is a city manager or a mayor saying, you know what, I decide I want to make this illegal for XYZ. You don't enforce HOAs.
Right?
Because it's not the law. That's an HOA thing. You can talk about the length of grass and all that stuff, code enforcement, whatever. I'm not writing you a ticket for your lawn being too tall or your gutters being. I'm not going to go rip you out of your house and put you in handcuffs for violating. So I don't know. That's my big issue with this when I see stuff like this. And really, all you're really doing is you're pouring fuel on the fire that these auditors kind of live for. And you make the job harder for everybody else. It does frustrate me. This frustrated me while I was still a cop. It pisses me off now that I'm retired. And it's like 90% of the reason why we even started this channel is because this is an example of not policing. This is an example. You could almost argue civilly this is official oppression.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. And this is a valid argument for those people that say, don't you have anything better to do?
Exactly.
These guys should definitely find something better to do because they don't know. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, the last thing I want to say is, why do they hate America?
100%, dude. Somebody wants to go out and
they are in Myrtle Beach, so
is there anything more to this?
It's not like they're in Miami. I don't know.
There has to be more.
Just because she has a bikini that is more revealing does not mean that she's in the wrong. There are other bikinis. Like, look, I can see her butt cheeks.
Every bikini shows your butt. That's why your butt is not illegal. Nothing in there says thong.
And true, it would have to be a vagina show for this to be considered nudity.
Right, not even her ass.
Yeah.
If you want to listen, you can.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
She's out of handcuffs.
This is supervisor or senior officer. Now, I am not team having someone standing that close to me while I'm in a car.
Not at all.
That's what that's what like I said, it's the original ordinance of the 530.
3 extra mags. They get down to Myrtle Beach, huh?
No kidding. Completely exposed too. That was a violation of our uniform policy.
Also, I hate those MDCs.
I agree.
Such state of dress or undress as exposure as anatomically specified parts.
But really, I mean, do we really need all of this resource for a thong?
Nope.
I mean,
this is truly when we do have something better to do
yes.
than.
Yes. And the fact that they called this guy, who's I'm assuming a corporal by the one stripe, like.
A thong where your butt is hanging out. In her case, you know, she's out here with a wet top with her. You know, her breasts.
Just say it, nipples. You could see her nipples.
Her nipples.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's indecent to be a cop in shorts with calves. That's kidding.
Amen. Amen. I wasn't allowed to wear shorts and show off my calves.
Producer Juan's out here being savage. Wow, yeah. Our firefighters were able to wear shorts on duty. Because as long as they could pull on their long john, like little protective stuff, they were good.
I wasn't allowed to wear shorts because I had a calf tattoo.
Oh,
heaven forbid.
Heaven forbid. Bro, we're really wasting resources on this. This is 3 units.
We're good. We're good on this.
Anyways, yeah. See, I said it. We talk shit sometimes. We again, I back good policing. This was a pick-ass waste of. There's guys out here having to fight high dudes off of that are throwing bricks at them and biting their thumbs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we have these losers out here like, I'm sorry, I can see your butt.
Yeah, I got a girl with a thong on right now. I need some assistance here, sir.
And
I don't know what.
And
to
a wet T-shirt. I see a wet T-shirt also.
Go ahead and give me the channel. I need units code.
I'm looking at nipples and I don't know what to do, sir.
We worked with that cop.
That's true. We did.
He would have called the channel for that.
100%. Cadence shouldn't have had a tattoo.
No, they shouldn't have had a ridiculous tattoo policy, which they got rid of.
Which they
on
just
Monday.
got rid of because they hate us.
So,
shout out. So, how to not escalate a stop when innocent. Oh.
Fraud in my last video. The officer with the body cam had been talking to this lady for the past 15 minutes. He invited 2 officers who had shown up to ask her questions. The original responding officer had already looked around in the parking lot for her accomplice, but determined he had left when he saw the cops.
Did you see her pull up with anybody? Because I'm pretty sure you left when you saw me walk in.
No, I didn't see anything.
In this new round of questioning, these officers discover that her accomplice is black, and they look around in the parking lot, noticing a black male driving a car. Make sure you pay attention to the radio chatter in the upcoming part, and check out the description for a link to the original investigation on the page.
I'm Mirandizer. I talked to her. She's talking, so if you want to ask her whatever questions, a guy named A and a guy named Cheese.
Cheese?
She's done this a couple times in the past.
Cheesy waffle?
You say Melbourne?
Cheesy waffle?
What were you doing there, dude?
What's going on, Brian?
They handed her that passport ID. Come in here, fill out that withdrawal slip. She gets
so they're doing fraud.
Percentage.
Yeah.
Look at that. PC. Crazy. I think it's pretty surprising that they're just like having her semi-detained here.
She's Mirandized also, which is...
That's kind of what I mean. Like, if she's Mirandized, like, why is she not in cuffs?
You got money out of here. Where are you supposed to meet him?
She is in cuffs.
Oh, she is?
Oh, no, she's not. She looked like she had her hands...
That's what I mean.
Back.
What's going on here?
They're just sitting.
Where is he over there?
Like I said, he was in the
$10 says she's not frisked. For weapons. $10 says that.
I'm not taking that bet. I can't lose $10.
Drive a red convertible?
No.
What car are we looking at? The red convertible?
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go northbound on the red convertible.
It's not red. I promise you, it's not a red convertible.
She's randomly pointing out an accomplice?
I would not cooperate now. I promise it's not.
That's pretty weak. That's pretty weak piece.
Well, you know she doesn't want to go down.
A reasonable suspicion at best, if that.
Where is he at?
Yeah. So she's trying to convince them that she was pressured into doing this fraud by some random person in the parking lot.
I guess.
I don't know. That's what we'd call a reliable witness. I don't know about that. Yeah, this guy's got the right idea.
You mean while she's detained?
Yeah, while she's detained. Yeah, how sure are we and got zero
Hey guys, how are
response?
y'all? I'm alright, thank you. I'm Sergeant DeLong with Orange Beach Police Department. I'm stopping you. We're actually investigating a fraud at the Chase Bank, right up the road here. We have a female in custody, but the bank teller flagged the units down and said that she thinks that the female may have come from this car.
No.
Sir, we just came from Palm Coast.
Okay, so completely out of the question.
Yeah.
Not possible. Okay.
Yeah, not
no,
even.
no worries.
Yeah.
No, I understand. Like I said, where you're just coming from Palm Coast? Did you just run through the bank, or?
Yeah, we just came from the bank and she deposited.
Okay, so you went through the
ATM.
I got you. Okay. All right, no worries. I'm just gonna confirm that with them. I'm not doubting what you're telling me though. You seem like everything's cool.
Look at
since
this.
I stopped you though, can I see your driver's license? Is that okay? Awesome. Thank you so much.
So I'm okay with
appreciate
the
it,
traffic
sir.
stop
Awesome,
because he's
awesome, good deal.
believing in
Thank
his
you.
mind
Do
that
you have
it's
your ID?
part of this bigger thing.
Would it be okay if I saw it? Thank you guys. We'll get you out of here quick. I'm gonna get on the phone with the units over at the bank.
But to be honest,
No,
it's a
it's
pretty
not traffic
weak
stop. It's just an
detention.
investigative stop. Okay. All right. We'll be right back with you.
It's a pretty
What?
weak. Bro, check out
A
this emblem.
Durango.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Whoever.
Interesting. Oh, supervisor.
It's marked. It's marked.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna be related. But go ahead.
He gets it.
They're saying they just did a transaction through the ATM. So.
They're gonna run him, but I.
Hey, do you have the transaction receipt?
Yeah.
Is it okay if I see it? Okay, thank you so much. And then whose name is it gonna be? Yours? Does he even give you a name here?
No. You ever made a deposit, you dumbass? God, I
Okay. All right, I'll be right back.
stupid questions.
Yeah, I agree.
We're just like I said. I believe you, man. I just gotta do my job to verify, but I have no doubt with what you're telling me at all. Okay.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you
I'm
get
handing
something
this
out of your...
guy. Yeah, I'm handing this guy's
Hey,
ID. Get him the hell
if
out
I
of
give
there.
you, they have a receipt. They just deposited $300 in the bank. So if I give you, ask the clerk if I give her like an AID number or something.
Are we really going this far?
If they can give me a name to the account, and then I'll just verify.
This
with
better
them.
be
'Cause
like
I don't think this is
serious felony level fraud.
I mean, it was a deposit, so it wasn't a withdrawal.
Exactly. Let him go.
I mean, I don't think it's related because he's not.
How long
cool
is this
and
detention?
It's not a withdrawal; it's a deposit.
But it's an investigative stop. It's not even like a PC stop. Like
You
you're
think
not-
they
you're not-
you think they fraudulently deposited
Then
$300?
we're just gonna ID and cut loose because he has a
Yes,
receipt with
yes.
legitimate business being there. So, okay, all right. We're gonna bring your IDs back. So this lady that we're out with showed up. She's she's not honest because she gave me a fake ID and said it was her. But she's going doing like account takeovers at different banks. So we're out with her. Her accomplice is a black male, single black male. So that's one thing. Obviously you're not single. And she said silver Chevy Equinox. I don't believe her because she gave me a bad name. But the bank teller said, actually, that looks like the guy as you were driving through. And it's not uncommon for the accomplice to drive through because a lot of time with these frauds, it goes undetected. Even with police contact, we can't put the pieces together. So he's in the area. But she just panicked and thought it was you.
So if he's in the area, why don't you let me fucking go, you idiot?
What are we doing here, dude?
Jesus
He's gonna
Christ.
send me a photo.
It's oh my gosh.
And these are city cops. They have no excuse.
54, did you text me
They
that
have no
picture?
excuse. This was county. I apologize a little bit more for it. Y'all got money. Y'all, man, I swear.
Damn YouTube ads.
I swear. That's true. I choose to. Oh, they're talking about YouTube Premium in the chat.
That's close though.
Hey, if somebody wants to super chat us, YouTube Premium.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Either way.
How long is this detention?
Long, dude.
Jesus, dude.
Well, that's gonna be a fake one.
Well, I know, but I'm saying.
They could have handed you.
Born in 2001.
Nothing adds up here.
That doesn't matter. None of this matters, dude.
Realistically, if you have someone born in 2001, that'll.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Do not have a stop on this car.
That'll make him 20, but this guy's almost 40. Yeah. So, I mean, you're gonna have a discrepancy there in the idea.
Yeah, but.
Look at that.
But what do you have? Oh, this stresses me out.
I tell you what, why don't you give him back your IDs, go down to fucking the local CVS, get yourself a fucking razor, shave that fucking piece of shit half-ass beard he thinks he has, and we'll call it a day.
Chris wouldn't have liked me on patrol.
This guy is possibly the driver, so we wouldn't have much.
Did you guys have beards on patrol?
No, I just my beard grows so fast that
he did.
Oh, you and me both.
If I didn't shave,
this is like they got it from another person.
every morning.
So I'm gonna show him.
Oh, I have to keep Bill. I have to keep an electric razor in my locker for because I sometimes will get a bad like 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Cut.
Similar type
them.
You know what I mean? So the only thing is the facial hair.
Cut.
This is a fake ID.
Loose.
So that's why. That's what she's thinking.
I said, like I said, it happens.
So that's you.
I ain't mad about it.
So I appreciate it.
It happens.
You got any questions for us?
No.
Help us by
Enjoy
YouTube
your day, guys.
Premium.
Thank you for your cooperation. You too, man. Thank you.
Thank God. I was about to be super pissed if they wouldn't be
thanks,
deeper in
man.
that stop. That traffic stop.
Now make sure you check out the link in the description for the original video.
Okay.
It's police 101, dude. Like, do you have something or do you not? It is my biggest pet peeve. I'm a constitutionalist. I believe that too many people have died in this country to provide and preserve a wonderful document that gives people unalienable rights.
Yeah.
And we're over here shitting on it as I don't know. It drives me up the wall. I don't know, man.
Cheesy Waffle just called you on the carpet.
Wait, what?
Where's the super chat? I said before, not before.
That's so funny.
You have to ask producer Juan about that.
You gotta ask producer Juan. We have no control over any of that stuff. Go complain to him at producer Juan in this. Go bitch at him, please.
Yeah.
He's pretending to be the Only Cops account right now. Because that's not me commenting.
Yeah. At Only Cops. Do it. At Only Cops. Go see what his deal is. Shout out to Instagram. Let's see who we got here. Shout out to Police Post.
You know who we got, dude.
And my guy just got pulled over.
These are both big boys. Jeez.
Yeah, but one's a cop, so it's disgraceful.
Yeah. What?
What? Why? Oh, yeah.
Shit. What's going on here?
Oh, in the middle of the street. Oh.
Hey, my guy. He's getting some help. Hopefully, they're about to get knocked out.
Could you imagine sitting in that car at this light waiting and all of a sudden...
Oh, if that was me, I'd be ripping you off my car.
Look at that.
Oh, dude.
Oh, they're going to take him down.
My guy.
That'd be me.
Oh,
my
guy just got...
If you threw somebody on the hood of my Raptor, I would be out of my truck so fast.
You'd be very lucky to walk away from that.
I'm telling you. You better hope there's not a scratcher. That police department's going to be paying for something.
Oh, sure.
I like that one.
Ad block on plus stop adverts. Reese is over here advocating for it. I keep them both disposable as well. An electric shaver near me. Yeah, I used to just towards the end there. We still had the disease that we cannot mention without getting in trouble thing. So we used to just wear gaiters.
Little Caesar's pizza. Oof. Man.
No, sir.
You can't mention the Rona?
Yeah. Hey, this guy, he's like, not my stream. I don't give a shit.
Next coffee with the cops. I'm coming on.
COVID
believe, hard.
I'm gonna go and yell all the things. Get him demonetized.
Let's go down with a flame.
We're gonna start sending messages to his command staff.
Yeah.
We seriously can't say that on our streams.
No,
You can't mention that.
YouTube will
flagged.
you'll be instantly demonetized.
Yeah. What's going on, Andrew Carlton?
That's right.
Yeah,
Andrew,
no kidding.
Andrew
dude.
knows what's up.
He knows what's up. Shout out to Police Posts. Hopefully, this is not a weird fight between some guy and a.
It's not great.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a.
There was a dart going.
It's gonna get
there.
worse.
Is this guy
oh, what the heck? I think it's supposed to be the other way around.
Jeez.
So he had a knife. The suspect had a
okay.
knife.
Bro, what is this lady doing?
Well, that's probably her boyfriend or something.
Yeah. What is this lady doing?
Yeah, they're just.
Can you replay
shocked. Yeah, it'll replay.
Oh my god, he was being pursued by the suspect.
Seriously, yeah.
Oh.
Now, shout out that he's trying to make distance on this guy that's armed with a knife, but
yeah.
And that's definitely shout out.
Yeah. He tried. I don't know what more you can ask out of an officer, to be honest. He's by himself. Now, my question is, why is he by himself? Now, sometimes situations come to you. You don't come to the situation. Like, it might not have been a dispatch call, but he straight hosed that guy.
Well, by the license plate,
I think
I'm
did he get
assuming
stabbed?
this is in a different country. I don't know.
Yeah. Great Cure helps. He's over here trying to give the Mike Loop guy a shout out here.
Yeah.
Who's this guy? Bro, what is going on here? Yeah, this looks like a different country.
All these people are just shocked that this guy got shot for pulling a knife on an officer.
Let's see. Did this guy get injured? I wonder.
I don't know.
This guy's dragging his mic. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on here, dude? That sucks, though. That's a pretty short straw.
Yeah, I mean...
Look at that. Look at that, though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The hunter became the hunted.
I don't think he got stabbed, but regardless, I mean...
Regardless.
Yeah.
And then oh my god, you killed him! Well, you know what? Maybe he should have
tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Tried to kill me, dude.
Yeah.
Like and it's the one thing that frustrates me is if, let's say, these people are caretakers, right? Or are family members or friends or whatever it is. How did you let it get to that point?
Yep.
Because he didn't just wake up that morning and decide he's going to go run after people with a knife.
Who called the police?
That's what I was getting at. There's so many opportunities for someone a stakeholder to intervene, whether it's friends, family, neighbors, advocates, nonprofits, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And by the time you're getting to the police, like, dude, like you done been dropping the ball.
And most of the time, the family is the one that called the police to come
100%.
Control this person.
Oh yeah.
And then they're shocked and upset and super angry when something like this happens. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah. Well, and like there was a lot of times this would happen a lot of times with minors. So you'd end up having like a 15 or 16-year-old kid.
Yeah.
That is just all over the place.
Wild.
And I'm over here having to physically drag a kid out of a bathroom and throw them into handcuffs and take them in an emergency detention because, if I don't do anything else, it's going to turn into domestic assault.
Yeah.
And it's just so stupid. It's so frustrating. Let's see. Fox. Oh my God. Need more control after.
Agreed.
Yeah, he was by himself. And so
Yeah.
I don't know what more you can really.
Well, there was a
ask an
second cop
officer.
that showed up pretty quickly, but
Yeah.
still.
But yeah, there was more people than officers, and that's never a good situation to be.
You know what though? I'm gonna say this: he would have been able to react faster if he would have been like, "Yeah, she's running at me right now."
Get out of here with that trash. He's running like this.
That's definitely what it was.
Hey, this prevents people from dying because I can only have one hand on my gun, and we all need to know I need to have two.
Jeez,
Well, we could only have
I
one hand
can't.
on our guns at night because we couldn't have
Yeah,
weapon mounted
yeah.
lights.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I over half of my uses of force that I didn't have a rifle in my hands.
I was gonna say that's why I mostly
Happened,
went to my
yeah.
rifle because it had a flashlight on it.
Because I was like, well, cool. At least I can have both. But I had no less than 10 uses of force that happened one-handed.
Yeah.
Because I had to have a flashlight in this hand and my pistol in the other. No less than 10.
Yeah.
And the admin part about this is the unfortunate part is you have some administrator who has their head so far up their ass they don't realize this. You know, because when I first started and we had the HK and we got the lights, they patrol officers were not allowed to use the lights because they were fearful that we would be checking pupils with our gun-mounted lights. It's like, really?
So
that's your reasoning?
Our department said they thought we would be doing like vehicle searches and stuff with our weapon-mounted lights.
Oh my!
That's what they were afraid of.
And I'm like, why don't you fire the guys that do that?
Yes. Yeah. There you go.
You know what I mean? Like that should be your litmus test for who needs to stay on patrol.
Yes.
Like who can navigate the responsibility of having a weapon-mounted light? Like that should be. Heck, we could barely give people tasers without them tasing.
I think that would have made our department a lot better.
Yeah, could have fired plenty of cops that shouldn't have been there to begin with. But Jesus, dude. It's in the ATL. Shout out to police posts. This is a Tahoe. I recognize it because this is we had these.
He's not responding. Yeah.
27 radio. We got a baby emergency here at fire engine station number 9. Baby not responding. You see that?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Pierre. Oh my gosh.
Hats off to this cop. Yeah, freaking hats off to this guy.
That's a firm.
He's done more training than just the 4-hour CPR class.
Yeah. Put him on a nice firm surface. Is he only using 2 or 3 fingers to go and compress the diaphragm here?
Look at that. Good chest compressions, man.
Yep.
The location is going to be at fire station 9.
Come on, little guy.
What's the full in for the 229?
Checking for breathing.
What's the full in for the 29?
Good to see him moving.
Yeah.
He's giving him 2 breaths right there.
Yeah.
Look at the kid's legs are moving.
Kid moving, yeah.
He's just probably. I'm thinking obstructed airway.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Caleb.
So those seconds of chest compressions are adding minutes, if not potentially hours to that kid's life.
Yeah.
The whole purpose of chest compressions, and I might let even Chris just kind of explain this because he'll probably explain a little better than me. You're just simply trying to take the blood coming from the heart and push it to the brain and push it to the organs, and you don't want the blood just sitting there. So if you're not getting a pulse, I don't know if the kid might have had a pulse because he was moving. You shouldn't be giving chest compressions to somebody with a pulse. But at the very least, this is really good. The training is clearly there. Putting them on a flat surface that's firm and applying the chest compressions and looking for vital signs.
The only thing I was thinking is the reason why I said choking, Josh, was American Heart has switched over that if you have unconscious choking, it's immediate CPR.
Really?
So, so they got into chest compressions. They say it's more effective. So that's what we've been teaching now. So that's why I'm thinking he probably has an obstructed airway.
And that would make sense given that the kid was moving, but clearly not crying. And he's giving the kid like sternum rubs and stuff like that.
Yeah, that kid should be like
fussy and all that kind of stuff. But an obstructed airway might make sense. You have an anaphylactic shock or just like an obstruction, as he's talking about. So that's great. It's good to see. Again, you were a first responder. Is why I carried my tactical fanny pack where I had my IFAC gear. It's why I was glad that our department taught us how to use tourniquets. They taught us how to do chest compressions and stuff like that on infants. We're very lucky to get that training. And it was standard throughout the whole department. Now, your ability to actually use it requires refresh and stuff like that. And your ability to be an effective lifesaver really does come down to the individual officer receiving that training. So we expect both fire, drowning while responding. Yeah. Let's go, Officer Cheesy Waffle. Pretty sure. Nothing else. Unresponsive. There's nothing more terrifying. Yeah. I've watched. I have had 2 children under the age of 5 die in front of me, and those were really.
Read Brian's comment.
Yeah. Brian, here comes cigarettes. Yes.
Which is true. Which is true.
Very, very true.
Hey, Cheesy Waffle had a post that got pinned.
Oh, do you really?
It says there, I desubscribed to your capitalist money-making pyramid.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining the pyramid scheme.
Thank you, Cheesy. I appreciate it.
Tell all your friends.
Capitalist money-making pyramid scheme.
I know you haven't talked to your friends from high school, but if you want to let them know about it as well, that'd be great.
Yes,
Make a
pretty
Facebook post,
please.
maybe?
Yeah, pretty please.
I'm sure they all want to join.
So, anyways, shout out to that officer for having life-saving skills and things of that nature. I appreciate them doing that. It's good to see. Like I said, I had 3 kids die, 2 of which were under the age of 5, and that's never a fun experience to go deal with. Talib's putting dirty things in the chat and removing them. Yeah, nasty.
It wasn't dirty. It's just not spelled correctly. Calm down.
Shout out to Police Post again.
I can't wait to get Chris's reaction to this one.
Oh, shit. 8 seconds.
What the fuck?
I'll let Chris talk about it. I have nothing else to say.
My.
There we go. Pause it right there.
Okay, so obviously they are enforcing the vehicle being too low to the ground, and this guy actually is driving around with a freaking measuring tape in his car. Jesus. You know what he needs to do? He needs to measure his fucking cock. Because obviously that thing is too small because...
Chris, he hasn't seen it in like 5 years because when he looks down, all he sees is his gut, so...
This is why people hate us. This is exactly why people hate us. Because there's dibwits like this that are driving around doing stupid shit like that. There is definitely something better that he can be doing, like getting on the damn treadmill and taking off a few of those damn pounds. Oh my God.
Let me see.
If I saw one of my officers doing this, I would bring them in and chew their fucking ass. This is not police work.
What is the nicest way I can critique this? The next officer that gets killed in the line of duty is because of people like you.
Yeah.
That's the nicest way I can say that. That is it used to burn me up when
also,
I was on patrol.
How unsafe is this? The dude's literally in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
He could just turn around and go, boom.
Yeah. Well, you know, that definitely is. And here's the problem is, like I said, is that this driver, this is what happens with people, is that they'll be upset next time. And these are people that are not our fans. And this is that story. I got pulled over a year ago by this cop. This is that story. This is when we have relatives come to our house for holidays. And we always have that one relative that says, oh, I know somebody who said they got pulled over by this cop who blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this is that cop.
Yeah. I mean, I understand there is a place for citations and there's a place for enforcing certain things, but like,
but this
day shift. So
this is the best you could come up with to stop this car. This is the best thing.
Yeah.
I honestly, toward like the last half of my patrol career, I didn't even stop cars unless I really thought I'd get a PC search out of it. To be honest, if I didn't think there was drugs, guns, something like that, I would go. This guy didn't use a blinker. He doesn't have a tail light, or his license plate lights out. I would stop for very petty reasons. I almost never issued those citations.
I don't think
because
you and I
stopped
a car ever for any other reason than to try and get.
I wanted an investigative
into
stop
the car
because I specifically was looking for the criminal element, and I was leveraging a moving violation. It's called interdiction. I was leveraging a moving violation to get a good detention on a vehicle, so I could see that if I could initiate some sort of investigation to take what I knew was going to be a shooting next week and prevent that from happening. I don't know. Prevent this guy from getting pussy because I have
we
cool
worked in a
cars,
violent
but-
city. We didn't have time to enforce.
Yeah, exactly.
Low vehicles.
No. Yeah. Or 18 inches from the curb. I just don't have time for that, okay?
There were so many times where I would see, no headlights, guilty as sin car, that I was like, yeah, I got to let that one go. I mean, it's pretty egregious. I'm a little offended that you felt safe enough to drive this in my city.
Yeah.
But like, this is someone who's just poor, or is this somebody just who had underglow or something stupid on their car? I don't give a shit about any of that. Like that's not going to stop gang violence.
That's the PC that's going to get us into the car. Not
That's what I mean, at best.
Yeah.
And I'd have to see it typically leave like a trap house or
The
something.
right
Like
area.
if it wasn't in the right area, I probably wouldn't even stop in the damn thing. I would watch motorcycles ripping it at 150 miles per hour down the highway, and I was like, bye.
Don't care. You're
This
just
is
gonna
the guy
hurt
that-
yourself, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. This you know when people say there's stereotypes of cops, like the cop
Right there.
this is it. This is the guy that people will say he was bullied in school, la da 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 da. This is that guy.
100%.
So
Yeah. The best citation from this guy is a speed bump. Jesus.
CHP left the chat.
Yeah, those are citation queens right there. Shout out to Sergeant Tuttle here. He's my guy. Look, he's in this comment section. My dude.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, go get a mic loop. Here,
I like his
have
comment.
a little.
And by his comment, I can't wait to watch this.
The fuck did I just watch? Oh my god.
Freaking Burger King, man.
Are we handcuffing a super compliant person here, I guess?
Are they border patrol? They're border patrol.
It looks like border patrol, yeah.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Because you're going back to
going back to wherever you came from, yeah. Whoa, what is my guy doing here?
Yeah, the taser.
What is my guy doing here? Is he being assaulted?
He just asked. He just asked for no tomatoes on his Whopper. I don't understand what the big deal is.
What is he?
I don't know.
Is that a taser or is that his gun?
I think it's a taser.
What's going on here, dude?
I think it's a taser.
I hope it's a taser.
Too close, my guy. Yeah,
This
he
is
said
what
let me
dry
tase
stunning
him.
looks like. What is going on here?
That's not.
Is someone really trying to sit down in the background? Oh my god.
Or they were. It looks like they were eating.
Yes, give me your hands, pretty please. Pretty please. Bro, what is going on?
I'm with Sergeant Tuttle on this one.
We're federal agents. Leave us alone. You see what we do on our horses? We whipped a lot of people.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. They were shown that they weren't whipped.
Yeah, didn't look like a taser to me. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. He just looks drunk. It's like he's a PI. I've had a few of
Maybe,
these, but
I don't
the
know,
arrest
dude.
happened a little quicker than what the hell just happened there.
Yeah.
So my only issue early with this is not a compliant person. You're only handcuffing somebody that you either have control of or they're complying. If you're in a fight, you're in a fight, right? And mind you, this is active resistance. This isn't assaultive in nature, so I'm not team tase the guy.
No.
They
Also-
barely tased boy with
also-
a knife and the brick.
Don't tase him when you're 3 feet away from him because it didn't work.
Like, or that you got an officer that's hands-on, like you're an
That too,
asshole,
yeah.
because you're
Yeah.
probably also tasing the officer that's actually hands-on. Some of this is empty hand skills, and clearly there's a lack of more sophisticated empty hand skills because they're just kind of grabbing for wrists. You need to use leverage-based techniques. We were very lucky. We had a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu training and stuff like that, which is helpful. But they're very lucky this guy wasn't assaultive. If he was assaultively resisting, you're getting punched in the face, you're getting kicked, you're getting stomped. This guy's just trying to get away. I'm not saying he didn't need to go to jail. I'm not saying I don't know what the detention was for. They said that he was fighting at one point. He seems drunk to me. As very indicative
maybe.
of somebody that's just drunk and being maybe an asshole to somebody, and that's why they got called.
I would
Like,
I would definitely like more context on that one though. That's
yeah.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
strange to me.
It's
the way
also
it
weird
was
that Border Patrol was there. Like
that's kind of what I was getting at. Is like
Wrong place, wrong time.
How? Yeah, like did they go in
maybe
for a
it's
meal?
County. Yeah, I don't know what it is. That's weird.
I don't know.
Americana arm lock. Yeah, an Americana would have worked great. Kimura, same thing. Worked really good. It's just the reverse of an Americana.
You see that? When your BK coupons are expired by a day.
Yeah, just use something. It's a little better than that. And mostly because it's dangerous to the officer it's affecting it. The whole time that you're hands-on like this and your back is to what's clearly not a cooperative group of people behind you, it's a very dangerous position to be in.
They didn't seem happy that they were there.
Yeah. So you just got to be careful, and you try to effect your arrest as quickly as you possibly can. Notice there was also no radio traffic. Nobody knows that you're in a fight at this point, or that the fight's still happening. So if there are units coming code to you for this arrest, and then you have them in handcuffs, you're not telling them. Or if you need units code to you, you'd be doing that stuff. So shout out to the mic loop guy for that, because it could have helped them.
I'll say negative on that. Negative.
Stop this guy. Goes, no, you don't need any of that. But yeah, I don't know. That's a weird arrest. I don't know that I would like some context, but hey, Riverside County, these are your people.
It's my people.
Chris.
5 minutes away.
Getting food and then arresting the kitchen staff. Producer Juan. Alfredo, I just noticed the newer tasers don't have any markings on them like the X26. They're all yellow and black nowadays. They are, which is true. I wouldn't have used a taser anyways. I don't know if it's a taser appropriate thing.
No.
But God forbid Axon hears me say that. This is
Hello, I'm Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco.
This guy's a badass.
I'm here to talk about a critical incident that occurred.
Bill, this guy is a fucking badass. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I feel like I've seen him before.
Yes, he's actually come out. He was when they were talking about enforcing COVID
yes,
stuff.
Yes, I've seen his videos before of that stuff. Yeah.
He's like, I ain't doing that, but this guy's awesome.
Yeah.
So shout out to Chad Bianco here.
Wow, you said it right. Good for you, Josh. I'm proud of you.
He's a badass.
He's Giga Chad. I'm here for it.
On December 31st, 2021, in the city of Beaumont. This was a deputy and officer-involved shooting that occurred after officers located a wanted suspect, Dennis McHugh, a 44-year-old resident of Glendora. McHugh was wanted for ongoing investigations conducted by sheriff's deputies involving domestic violence, assault with a deadly weapon, kidnapping, and a violation of a domestic violence restraining order, which occurred over a period of several days in the unincorporated area of Riverside County known as Woodcrest. McHugh also had a felony warrant for assault with a deadly weapon from Los Angeles County. When we have a critical incident such as this, we want to share as much information as possible as soon as the investigation allows. At 1:07 a.m. on December 31st, our Riverside County Sheriff's helicopter located McHugh's vehicle in the 400 block of East 4th Street in the city of Beaumont. Several officers and deputies from the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, Beaumont Police Department, Banning Police Department, and the California Highway Patrol arrived on scene to assist in the arrest of McHugh. A sheriff's deputy and an officer from the Beaumont Police Department approached McHugh's vehicle while he was in the drive-thru of Del Taco.
California money,
They gave multiple verbal commands to McHugh to turn his vehicle off and to exit the vehicle.
They arrested him at Del Taco?
McHugh did not comply with the commands and attempted to flee the area by ramming his truck into multiple police cars and another vehicle being driven by a private citizen.
Just wanted some tacos.
McHugh continued to ram his truck into the vehicle, striking a Banning police officer, causing him to fall down a steep embankment. The vehicle then fell on top of the officer, pinning him underneath. At that time, an officer-involved shooting occurred. An officer needs help call was broadcasted to multiple law enforcement agencies. The Riverside County Sheriff's Department Special Enforcement Bureau arrived on scene with an armored rescue vehicle, which was used to safely extract the trapped and injured officer.
Bro,
after numerous attempts to have McHugh exit his vehicle, members of the Sheriff's Special Enforcement Bureau approached and located McHugh deceased inside his vehicle. Here's a video from our department helicopter capturing McHugh's actions. As a warning, some viewers may find this video disturbing, and it is not suitable for children. We will now show you body-worn camera video.
I'm with you, I'm with you.
It's at night.
It's a big truck.
Put it in park! Put it in park!
Screw that.
Ooh. Jeez.
Would not want to be getting behind that thing.
Nope.
Stop the fucking truck!
Ooh, man.
Back out of the way. Everyone back out of the way. He's ramming cars.
That's a dually too, so it's
Yeah.
gonna need some work on all that stuff.
Yep.
Climb over the rail.
Climb over the rail.
Get out of the way.
Climb over the rail.
Yeah.
You know, at this point in time, I think we all. I mean, look at the thermal. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
there he goes.
jeez. Oh. God.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy stayed in the fight though.
Jesus, he literally had a car on him.
Grab that cover. Grab cover. Watch out to the east.
Hey, get out of there.
My only critique is they should have shot him sooner.
I agree.
Got
How many times does he have to threaten you with a truck before you shoot this guy?
Yeah. And it's not like this was just like a traffic stop gone wrong.
It's a pretty serious felony warrant situation.
Yeah.
Hey,
Golly.
back up!
Hey, no, let's help this officer that's stuck. They might not even know he's down, to be honest.
Yeah, you can hear him. See, I need help. They don't even know yet.
Coming down!
Oh
wow,
shit,
dude. Yeah, there's a train behind that.
I got you. I'm gonna try to lift it off. Come on, man. Which leg is it? Hey, no, I need you to lift the car. We're trying to get everyone down here. Hey.
Jeez. They're still engaging that truck.
Yeah.
The suspect, Dennis McHugh, a 44-year-old resident of Glendora, was struck by gunfire and pronounced deceased on scene.
You don't say.
The officer,
Dang,
who was
that's
trapped
too
under the
bad.
vehicle, was transported to a local hospital for non-life-threatening injuries and is expected to make a full recovery. When we have a deputy and officer-involved shooting, multiple investigations are automatically launched. The Force Investigations Detailed Task Force will conduct.
So I'll tell you what, yeah, I'm with Chris on that. I mean, this guy's posing a deadly threat pretty early in this.
Yeah.
Once if you're physically standing near the thing, like this car's trapped, and he's perfectly okay with absolutely nailing the car in front of him and pushing past all that. Like this is now it's elevated past because you're not getting in front of the car, you're trying to detain it, and it's not like it's on a highway or something, and you're trying to do this. This is stuck in this driveway. Yeah, you're.
Not to mention the civilians.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
He was ramming a
civilian's
civilian's
car,
car in front of him. Like,
I think you're covered on defensive of third person at that point, and then again, you end up being that the officer's very lucky to not have life altering injuries from that.
Yeah,
you gotta think of a car falling on you like that, or just imagine if you got ran over by a dually.
He's lucky that he didn't get run over. Honestly,
one. Jeez. Come to Canada. Oh my God, Canada.
What?
Where is Canada?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
North of West Korea.
Probably somewhere near California, since you guys want to play by the same
Right.
rules.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, probably.
Got a couple dictators in both areas. So.
I agree, Alfredo. I'm glad that guy was okay.
Hey, real quick, guys, before you guys start the next video, I got to bug out. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I got to go take care of something, but how long are you guys going to keep going for?
This will probably be the last one.
Okay.
There's
I
a
gotta
few.
bug out.
There's a few more in the chat, but we'll do them next week.
Hey guys, thanks a lot. Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks. I'm just gonna say bye to your group. Hey, everyone at Only Cops. It was a pleasure being here with Josh and Bill. Had a great time. I do have to take care of a couple things. I do apologize. I didn't mean to bug out so early, but thanks again, and it was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you for letting me play.
Of
Go ahead and
course.
follow Chris the Cop on all of the things that he does.
All
He's
of
a
the
really cool guy.
things.
All the things. All right, I'll get with you guys later.
All right, buddy.
Bye bye.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Vancouver Canine.
This will be our last one.
I'm here for it.
No audio due to copyright. Whoa. Whoa. Yes, I see.
What's going on here?
They're chasing somebody.
Who is this other guy? Maybe someone helping?
Maybe.
Okay, I see you see a canine dude. Do not help. What is going on here? What is this car doing? This car helping? What the hell's going on?
No, dude. I think this is just a dash cam, like a civilian dash cam.
Yeah.
Bro, what is going on? Oh!
Did they intentionally hit him?
I think they did, dude.
That's brave. Oh yeah, don't mess with my dog.
Yeah, you fuck with the dog, I'd be punching him too. Bro, shout out to Vancouver. Bro, do not mess with Vancouver, dude.
Look at this car.
I'm not gonna lie.
That guy pulled his gun out.
This is the most metal
I hope that's
thing
a
I've ever
cop,
seen.
dude. I hope that's an off-duty cop.
I don't think it is, dude.
You think he... Well, they just gave him handcuffs.
Maybe he is off duty. Bro, what is going on?
I think they're all undercover.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I thought this was just Vancouver, the city coming out. I was like,
Fox,
golly.
you posted this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he done fucked.
Oh, picked the wrong cops, dude. That was.
I tell you what,
yeah.
That's a bite dog there. That's not a sniffing dog.
And he bit him in a very sensitive spot. It looks like
that is not.
He's still on his leg.
That is not a friendly dog to be getting.
That's a big dog too.
Yeah,
he's not little.
Yeah, that guy's going to the hospital.
Oof.
Good boy.
Yeah,
dude,
get that dog some treats.
I really thought those were just civilian cars
so did
for a
I.
second. I was like, y'all are crazy, dude. Jeez.
This guy came in with his foot.
Yeah, dude. Don't run in Vancouver.
We'll call it
dude.
there.
That's a good. Yeah, do not run in Vancouver.
Man.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is Vancouver, Canada.
Jeez,
dude. They play by different rules over there, my dude.
I like it.
I'm here for it, man. That's a big dog.
Yeah.
Laying down, that dog comes up to this dude's waist.
Yeah.
Look how big this guy is.
And look at his neck. He's like, I'm ready to go.
Oh, yeah. What a good dog. Jeez. So anyways, I thank you guys for joining us. I appreciate Chris for joining us. I know he had to leave early. He's got a really awesome channel. He does a lot of Let's Plays. And he does some really cool content. We're trying to convince him to retire so he can join us on some more cool stuff.
Also trying to get him to Texas so we can do some all in-person stuff.
So I want to thank everybody that's watching the stream. We've had a really steady stream going today. We got a bunch of people that was in it. I like that. I appreciate it. Everybody that is new to the channel, if you're new to all this kind of stuff, go ahead and like and subscribe. We go live twice a week. On Tuesdays, we do our Let's Plays, and on Thursdays, we do body cam and dash cam breakdowns like this, where we try to cover stories that are law enforcement related. If you guys are really, really want to support the channel, you can also join us on Patreon. That Patreon gives you access to our Discord, and we're about to add a bunch of new content to that. I'm going to be getting into doing some gear reviews, and for the things that we review that are not going to be as internet friendly, is going to be Patreon only. So we're also considering, and this is very, very much an early idea, potentially some classes that we're going to be teaching, whether they're EMS, the pews, and firearms and things of that nature. So as we get that stuff rolled out and we get the certifications we need to be teaching those classes, our Patreon would be the first to find out. So it's as little as $1 a month. I appreciate everyone that is already currently supporting us there. It has really allowed us and enabled us to do some cool stuff like make patches and t-shirt designs and get PNGs and buy a little bit more producer wants time. Thank you, Napalm Beth. I appreciate it. I'm going to scroll and see who all was here. Fox, of course, is here. Poofy is here. We'll see you guys on Saturday. Brian was here. Cheesy, my guy, with all the dollar bills. Dr. Jun if I'm saying that correctly, was here. Cheesy Waffle, of course. Alfredo, scrolling. Am I missing somebody here? I know Kristen was here earlier. Caden is good to see you. He went to sleep earlier. Talib, there's a bunch of comments in here with Talib, my guy. Producer Juan, obviously, coming in here just being a little troll. Mr.
troll.
Hollow. He's talking trash about the whole beach incident with the which I'm all for. That was bullshit. And then there's a handful of our regulars. So I appreciate everybody that stopped